Alright everybody, back on trail after a nice little sabbatical in Mammoth Lakes. We had a nice day and a half off. Now we're headed to Sonora Pass, Kennedy Meadows North. That's the destination for this stretch, but we're gonna stop at Tuolumne Meadows. Gotta pick up a box there, so should take us 6 or 7 days to get to Sonora Pass, hopefully 6. And hopefully we won't run out of food this time. Yeah, I definitely needed that time off in Mammoth. My lower back was hurting. My feet were sore. I'm feeling better now. We have another couple of miles before we're on the PCT. We're on the side trail climbing out of Mammoth. So I don't know how many miles we can do today. We didn't start until noon. That's what time we got to the trail. So we'll see how many we can do. I think we're going to pit stop at Red's Meadow to get a meal so we can make our food stretch a little longer. So, and that's right on the trail, so won't be a long stop. Fixed my tent. I managed to perform a little operation and replace the zipper fly, one of the zippers anyway, with the help of Bullfrog. It was a two-man operation. One of us had to hold the teeth together while the other put the zipper on, but got that fixed, and so hopefully there won't be any issues with that. Today's definitely going to be a short day. We didn't get to the trail until noon. And we stopped at Red's Meadow, which is on the trail, to get a meal to kind of keep our food supply going. I think I'm going to do like another 8 miles. There's a tent site. Bullfrog got ahead a bit, so I'm not sure where he is. It's a race against the sun. Got 3.5 miles to camp. So we got about an hour and a half of sunlight. Sun's just about gone over those mountains. I got 1 mile to camp. Good morning, everybody. Had a decent night's sleep last night. Left camp at 5 a.m. Never caught up to Bullfrog. Not sure where he went. He was only about 10 minutes ahead of me, and there wasn't that many campsites in that area, and he wasn't at the one before mine or at mine, so I can't imagine him going on much further because it was dark when I got to camp. But anyway, I've got 22 miles to do today to get to Tuolumne Meadows, where I have a box with my new shoes and some food. Have to go over 2 passes. Island Pass, which from what I remember is really nothing. It's not much of a pass. And then Donahue, which is pretty mediocre. But I do have a lot of climbing to do. Once I go over Donahue Pass, it's all downhill. So I'm going to see if I can get there before the post office closes tonight. Thousand Island Lakes right there. Beautiful. Just took a break here at Island Pass. It's not much of a pass. It doesn't even feel like one, but taking a little break. Kind of operating slow today. I don't know why. Well, there is a lot of rocks on the trail. That slows me down a bit, and I'm just a little tired this morning. So I'm going to take a little break here and then push on and get the THRU Pass next. So the top of THRU, whew, out of breath, man. 11,000 feet. Made it to the top of THRU Pass. I'm not operating on all cylinders today. I'm just really tired and sluggish. I don't know why. I got decent sleep last night. Just really slow moving and tired today, but it should be all downhill from here to THRU Meadows. I've got about 12 miles or so. So I'm going to take my time, take a little break here. And hopefully I'll get there before the post office closes. I think I should, if I don't hit any surprises along the way. But I'm going to take a little break and then hike. I just wasted an hour rock scrambling down from THRU Pass. Can't walk fast. There's a lot of rocks. I'm trying not to hurt my feet like I did last time and bang them on the rocks, twist my ankle. So I'm walking slow over the rocks. I'm just not in a hauling ass kind of mood today. I just took another food break about 15 minutes ago and just lay down for a bit, just to rest because I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging along. Well, I made it to the post office in time, got my box. Had a little meal here from the store, and I've got enough food to get me to Sonora Pass. It's in 75 miles, so I should do it in 3 days, maybe 4, depending on the conditions. But there's nowhere to camp around here. There's like a no camping zone, so I'm gonna have to try and stealth camp somewhere. And no sign of Bullfrog, so I assume he was ahead of me. Don't know where he is. I can't get in touch because there's no cell service. So maybe I'll catch up with him, maybe I won't. So it looks like I'm hiking alone again for a while, which is not a big deal. I enjoy it. And I'm gonna try and find a place to camp. So that's a wrap for today. And see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Back on trail, bright and early. It's chilly out. I had a stealth camp last night. Can't tell you where because then it wouldn't be stealth camping. Leaving THRU Meadows, and I've got about 75 miles to get to Sonora Pass, where I'll get off at Canyon Meadows North. So hopefully 3 to 4 days, conditions permitting. But I need to hike and warm up because my hands are freezing. About 5 miles in, taking a little break. I think I'm going to take a 5-10 minute break every 5 miles today. Main reason is I haven't had a sternum strap on my backpack, which is the strap that goes across your sternum. It helps take some strain off your shoulders. It's been fine until the bear can carry, which is strapped to the top of my pack, and the bear can pulls back on the pack. Plus the pack's heavier with some extra food I have in it and the bear can. So my left shoulder's been killing me. I've been in a ton of pain for the past almost week. My right shoulder a little bit, mainly the left. I thought I could find a sternum strap in one of the gear shops along the way. I haven't been able to. So I ordered one finally, and it should be in South Lake Tahoe, but that's not for another week. So I'm just gonna have to endure it and take breaks frequently. That's that. What's up? Just taking a little break here. I'm about 15 miles in. I said I was going to take a break every 5 miles. I took one at 10 miles in. Actually fell asleep. I took a little nap for a half hour. But if you see here, I got a little cook set. I don't know if I mentioned this, but last time I also brought a cook set for the Sierra, just for some hot coffee in the morning for a little bit of pleasure. So that was actually, that pot was given to me by Heaps, who I was hiking with earlier in the hike. It's a small cook pot, and I picked up a small MSR stove just to have some coffee in this section. And I'm making a hot meal right now, making some pad thai. So that's soaking right now. And I didn't mention that, but I know that I talked about cold soaking in my gear video, and I honestly haven't even done that. I've just been taking dry food. I know people have been asking me what kind of food I'm taking. Basically, 3 types of food. Food bars, as healthy as possible. I use Paleo Valley food bars. I've been eating them for a while. Very, very clean. There's no preservatives. There's no chemicals. Just real organic superfood. So there's those. There's 4 different flavors of them. My favorite flavors are the apple cinnamon and the red velvet. I also have chocolate and lemon meringue. So Paleo Valley food bars. Also a company called Prima food bars. Also grass-fed beef. It's like chocolate flavored. They have like a caramel sea salt flavor. That's grass-fed beef. Beef. It has organ meat and other superfoods in it. So a couple of different types of food bars. Nuts and trail mix. I always have a lot of nuts in my backpack, very high in calories. And then grass-fed beef sticks or grass-fed beef jerky. So those are the main 3 things that I've been carrying. And then I realized I have to add my fun foods on top of that. I do get a serious sugar craving when I'm hiking, which I never get. I don't eat sugar at all at home. I don't eat snack foods, junk food, like ever. But I get that craving, so I've been taking some Snickers bars, gummy bears for some sweets. And then on the salty fun food side, believe it or not, Cheetos and Snyder's pretzel bits, particularly the jalapeno ones. So those are the fun foods that I add to to my food carry. And then with this cook set, I picked up one of these backpacking meals, which I don't normally eat. And then some ramen just to mix things up a bit for tomorrow. But other than that, just dry food and the cook sets here for the Sierra, mainly for coffee. But I'll be setting that home at the end of this section. And I'm just going to chill here for a bit. I'm about 15 miles in, going to try to do 10 more. For the day, I have to go over Benson Pass. It's very overcast. I saw a ranger earlier. It's actually pretty cool. He said that it wasn't predicted to rain, but he thinks it looks like it might rain because he was coming southbound as I was heading northbound. So hopefully not. Haven't seen any PCT hikers today. I just seen a bunch of section hikers and locals that are, I guess, coming from the trailheads or whatever. So that's it. I'm going to sit here and eat my lunch and maybe take a 20-minute siesta and get back on the trail. It's been a cloudy, crappy day all day today. Chilly. Started to drizzle before when I was having my lunch break. Thought it was going to pour rain, so I packed everything up. I was supposed to be having a cold spell either tonight or tomorrow night. I heard it was going to go down to 30 degrees at night. It's like only almost July. Like, what the fuck? I'm waiting for some warm weather. Tired of the cold weather. Waking up chilly and cold every morning. I want to wake up in my shorts and no shirt on. I didn't shoot much yet because there hasn't really been much to see today. So I think I have another maybe 9 miles to do for the day. Well, here we go. Another endless, ceaseless, merciless climb comes to an end. You're at the top of Benson Pass. What's up? So I did about 25 miles today. Went over Benson Pass. It was a pretty gnarly climb. I'm tired. My back hurts. My shoulders hurt. My sleeping pad's not inflating. So I've got a makeshift bed here. Hopefully I can sleep. I've got about 2 days to get to Kennedy Meadows North. about 50 miles. So I'm going to try to do that 25 miles tomorrow, 25 the next day. I didn't shoot much today because it just looked all the same, and it was cloudy out. Wasn't much exciting to see. And that's it. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.